This is the beautiful thing about life, guys. The truth is always going to show. And you might be a person at the beginning stages of your journey. You have a lot of people not taking you serious. You have a lot of people trying to make a joke out of you, trying to make a fool out of you, trying to talk down on you. But you have talent. You have work ethic. It's always in the beginning stages when you have a big goal, when you have a big dream, you have a vision. A bunch of small-minded people are going to point the finger at you and they're going to laugh at you. It's always in the beginning, bruh. But over time, as you keep working, digging, clawing, achieving things to a higher and higher and higher degree, the tables start to turn. All the laughter, all the people talking shit about you, making fun of you, doing all those types of things, it all comes back around. And all that laughter, all those smiles, you know what it turns into? Anger faces. Now they're just mad at you because you proved them wrong and you proved yourself right. At first, they were laughing at you, bro. They were trying to make a fool out of you, bro. They did not take you serious, bruh. But now the table's turned. And that's the beautiful thing about never giving up. That's the beautiful thing about continuing on your journey and doing your best. The truth is always going to come out. Who you are is always going to show, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. People are going to be pissed when they see who you actually are, when they see who you actually become and continue to become. They're going to be very jealous, very envious, and very pissed off. And you can do nothing but just continue to get better and just piss them off more and more and more. That is the greatest revenge. Success in your own right is the greatest revenge. Success is bossing up in life in every way you can think. They're going to be pissed off, bro. Their energy is shifting up. Like I said at first, you were the joke, right? They were laughing at you. And sooner or later, they're going to realize you're actually the chosen one. You're chosen for something. And they are not. And that's why they're so mad. Because they can't believe it's happening for you and it's not happening for them. It's happening for you because you're fucking chosen. And they're not. You're chosen, they're frozen. You're the chosen one, they're the frozen ones. Pissed. And there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing any of us can do about that. Life just is what it is. People are going to be who they're going to be. And they just so happen to be so mad that God has a great calling on your life. And probably not for theirs. You can hate it. You can love it. At the end of the day, it does not matter how you feel about anything. Things are going to be what they're going to be. And you have power as a human being to make things the way you want them to be. You can will things into existence. I'm not going to sit here and say you can do anything. Because if you're in a wheelchair, you're not going to play professional hockey as a sport. And as a profession. But you can do something special with your life. Even if you're in a wheelchair, you can do something special with your life. You can break a record and something. You can do something. saying anybody can do anything is a little off. There's some truth in it, but there's some not truth in it as well. You can try to do anything. But I truly believe we are all gifted in our own rights. We're all born for something, and it's about figuring it out. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do to figure out your own life. I got so serious and strict about my life when I was 18, 19 years old. It started right around that time. And I never looked back since. I went through all my ups and downs and all the suffering, all the thoughts, all the crazy thoughts, working my ass off, not knowing what's going to happen. But that's the beauty of it. That's how it works. That's how it works. If you don't know what your calling is, but you know there's a calling on your life, that's how it works. Some people get into certain things and it's pretty obvious you're going to go in that direction. They chose it young and they started working for it. Let's say you want to be a wrestler or some shit. You're young, you're wrestling, you've been wrestling since 4 or 5 years old, and you're still doing it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear the path you're going to go down. But when you're uncertain, but you know something big is in store for you, it's not an easy thing to find because you're going down such a unique path. It has nothing to do with what somebody else made up. You can make something up yourself and be very successful in it. Somebody made Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Somebody made Amazon, Bezos. You can create something yourself that's never been seen before. And boom. You were chosen for that. So this is what it's all about. And whenever you have that kind of drive, you have big ideas, you have big plans, and everybody around you does not. When you're the odd one out, you're going to have the finger pointed at you. People's going to be talking shit about you, laughing at you. And you're going to have to take that for some years. You're going to have to take that and keep going forward. That is what I was able to do. Because I kind of used to be just like everybody else. In school, had a bunch of friends, going to the parties, doing this, doing that, just being like everybody else. And I made a very big shift. I started to take life very serious. And there's certain things that happened that motivated me to do that. And it was supposed to happen. I was supposed to be taking my life seriously even before that happened. But I needed those things to happen to push me forward, to edge me on to do it. Because God wanted that to happen. He said, son, you're not doing what I want you to do right now. I'm going to make this happen. And it's gonna make you mad. But I'm going to let this happen. Because it's my plan. And it's exactly what's going to work. So there it happened. And you go through all that pain, all that suffering. And it makes you better. You become solid. You do a lot of good things. And when you go down that path, like I said, people's not going to take you fully seriously. A lot of people's going to go against you. You're going to be kind of in your own world, in your own path, doing your own thing, doing your own shit. And then if you can relate to this video, if you've been here, if you've been down this path, if you're planning on going on this path, I encourage you highly to keep going because it gets better as you keep going. It's always the worst in the beginning. It's actually terrible. There's nothing fun about it. I'm not going to sit here and say it's fun. It's not fun. There's nothing fun about all that kind of shit happening. It's like everything is just like piling on you. You feel claustrophobic. If you can fight through that and come out on top, you can do just about anything. Because that is difficult. That is hard. That is tough. And you prove a lot of people wrong. And there's something so damn satisfying about it that I can't even put into words. It is so satisfying. It feels so damn good. Just to know you're right. You were right. You knew you could do this. You did this. Satisfaction. All these motherfuckers talking, bruh. They're the ones that are full of shit. They are the dogs. You're the top G. They're a couple wet, stinky dog animals. And that's the truth, man. Those be the same people that are talking shit on your name. Slandering your name. Creating up lies and rumors about you. It's like, what is even going on? People tried everything in the book to diminish me, to diminish my character, to do all that kind of crazy shit. And it did not work. You have to know how to ignore that stuff and keep going. And over time, and the whole time, you're burying their fucking grave, bruh. You're literally burying their grave. You got a shovel in your hand and you're digging their graves. And they don't even know it's happening, but it's happening. And they don't know they're going to get buried. But they're getting buried. They're getting buried, bruh. Bury your haters with success. It is the greatest thing. They're not on your level, bruh. And they're mad because of it. Super mad. And these are the same people that'll never show their faces ever again. They don't ever want to see you. They don't ever want to come by you. They be low-key scared of you, bruh. Every time they see you, they're just mad. They don't want to do nothing about it, though. They're just going to be all in their feelings and mad, but they're not going to do fucking nothing about it. Useless. And anyways, my phone is ringing, so I gotta end this video now and take this call. I'm out.